Alright guys, so as you may know, Danny and Drew Gooden recently went on a tour called We Are Not the Same Person.
Danny Gonzalez and Drew Gooden. Sorry. The right here if you haven't recognized me. The right here,
They're right here if you had never heard of them, I guess.
The right here, if you haven't seen them before, they make YouTube videos. They're really freaking funny. And like he said, they went on a tour and they came to St. Louis, Missouri for the last show of the tour. And we're like from Missouri, so we bought the tickets. We drove a couple hours and we saw them live.
And I don't want to spoil anything, but hands down might have been one of the greatest experiences of my life. I'm just saying.
We've never really like seen celebrities that we really like in real life before. So to go from seeing them on a screen all the time to seeing them in real life was like a crazy experience. So we're gonna just break down like what we went through. We're gonna break it down from what we experienced and like how the whole thing went down. So if you weren't able to go, you can kind of live through us and what we experienced. So unfortunately, we didn't actually get a lot of footage that we can show you guys because like I felt weird busting out my phone to record. I did get a few clips, so I will throw those in there.
Time traveling, it's just, I don't know, it was a lot to process. Still able to die in just the first few seconds of the fight. Just goes to show what a natural he really was. Natural, I was just gonna say that.
Alright, so the tickets were like $35 each, and keep in mind, $35 each to sit like, we were fourth row, I think.
We were super close.
I mean, it's literally like we were right there on them, and it was awesome. I don't want to cuss, but keep in mind you can also get VIP. So it was $160 to meet Drew and Danny, and then $120 to meet Kurtis. And
yeah, we forgot to mention that Kurtis Conner was also there. He's another YouTuber, and he was kind of like the side show thing. He kind of came out at the beginning and did his little like comedy bit. He was pretty funny. I definitely was more excited to see Danny and Drew just because I'm a bigger fan of them, but he did a good job for what he did.
Right. If you're a big Kurtis fan, then you definitely would have enjoyed him. He was a funny guy. Definitely.
Yeah. We didn't get the VIPs just because we didn't want to spend that much money. They also had like the jackets that they wore, like the blue and gold jackets that they sold out real fast for like $100 each. So, you know, they made the bag right there, you know.
All right, so enough of all that.
Hi.
So enough of all the boring stuff. We're just gonna get right into it. So we actually have a third friend.
We have.
So we went with a third friend. Obviously, you could have went by yourself if you wanted to. And as soon as we showed up, honestly, the coolest thing to me was that everybody there supported all of those guys. So like we could have went up to anybody, and I just felt like myself, and like that was probably the coolest part.
Like he was saying, the show hadn't started yet. They hadn't opened up the doors except for the VIP only. So there was just a bunch of us like in a crowd standing outside, kind of waiting in the cold for them to open up the doors, and that's how that went.
And they had bathrooms. We all went to the bathroom.
They had bathrooms confirmed, so that's good. Eventually we got into the venue, and like he said, we were like fourth row, so we were super close to the stage. They also had like a balcony and stuff, so it was kind of a nice venue. It was pretty small though, which actually ended up being better, because with a smaller venue, I feel like you could connect with them easier. Like they could specifically call out people in the crowd, have conversations with them. You could shout out something and have them actually hear it, which actually got really freaking annoying later on. You'll hear about that in a second.
So now, fast forward even more, Kurtis comes out. He has like this little stand-up bit, and I mean, I gotta say, he called us out.
He did. He straight up called us out. He was talking about like hockey, the sport hockey, and he was kind of like hating on it or whatever. And me, Isaac, and our friends, we were just kind of like, we weren't mad. We were just kind of just chilling there, just kind of enjoying the show.
It just wasn't that, like, it wasn't making us laugh out
loud. We weren't laughing at that point specifically. We were just kind of chilling there, just like sitting there casually. And I guess he thought that he made us mad. So he literally like pointed at us in the crowd and said,
"These guys are pissed,"
or whatever. I don't know what they said. He called us out. We got called out by Kurtis.
Everyone's
Conner.
heads turned.
Yeah, everyone just like straight up looked at us. It was pretty awkward because he was wrong. But it was cool that he called us out. But that's the dynamic I'm talking about. Like when it's a small venue like that, it feels a lot more personable than if you were just like, you know, miles away in a giant stadium. So
all right. So anyways, yeah, Kurtis, he had his bit, and honestly, it was really funny. It was probably about 30 minutes long, and then boom, what we're all waiting for, Drew and Danny came out, and let me tell you, most surreal experience. Okay, so this is like right now, I'm 18 years old, first like, you know, celebrities I've really ever seen, so it was cool. And not to mention they started singing their I can't even remember the song's called.
It's like We Are Two Different People.
Yeah,
the song.
Oh my god.
I am Drew, I am Danny, and we are not the same person. You see that I'm Drew, and I am Danny. Yes, I am Drew, and I am Danny.
one of our favorites. So like hearing it live, it was just
we knew all the words to the song, and it was pretty funny. Like that was a really good way to start out.
Oh, and I do have to say, we probably would have laughed probably 10 times more if there wasn't these annoying kids behind it.
Let's talk about that. The whole venue thing I've been talking about. It's good that it was small, but yeah, there were some people who really took advantage of that.
Oh my god.
Okay, so it started out kind of funny, right? Like some people would yell out some stuff at Kurtis.
You ever heard of
Kurtis Conner? Some people would like yell out some stuff at Kurtis, and he would address it. It would be this ongoing joke that he would keep throughout the show, which is funny. And you know, an hour into the show, when it's still going on and getting more obnoxious, they keep yelling and yelling.
And they think it's funny.
Yeah,
we don't.
All right, guys. So the camera shut off randomly. Sorry about that. We're new to this. Anyway, we were talking about the kids behind us.
And you know what? We can talk about it all we want, but let's just play the clips. You can get a little glimpse of them.
Still upset. No! What do you mean still? That was like 30 seconds ago. Exactly.
Okay, so that was a very small example, but keep in mind that was happening for hours and hours. But yeah, you could hear the little scream. It was kind of annoying. But they were right behind us too, so that made it worse.
Also, if you were there at the St. Louis show... Also, if you guys were at the St. Louis show or just at the tour at all, please put in the comments down below. Let us know how you feel about it. Because, I mean, I'm curious to see what other people think. Because, I mean, you know, obviously we're going to say how much we loved it because we did.
Let us know if you guys had any funny experiences or anything that happened to you while you were at the show.
Like if you got called out or someone else did, you know.
And a little birdie told me that they're going to plan on making another tour sometime next year maybe. So maybe look out for some tickets if you're interested. I think that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I guess that kind of wraps it up. Great show.
Also, guys, I hate to do it, but you know, we're a new channel. You know, we always love the support. You know, like, sub. I mean, and only if you want.
Only if you want
seriously. Because I mean, we got a lot of great stuff on the way. This is only like this little glimpse of the stuff we're gonna be putting out. Honestly, we're probably gonna be putting out content way different than this. You know, this is just to get the ball rolling. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really do.
Stay tuned if you want to, if you enjoy us and our personalities. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out this video. We really appreciate it. We're gonna go ASMR mode right now.
And I won't. I will not.
Just kidding. We're done. We're rambling now. Okay. See you guys. Bye.